What is up, YouTube? I'm Gaudet74 here, bringing you guys week 2 of APM's Ubers League. This week we are taking on George, coach of the Tynamo Dresden. We are going into this game with a 1-0 record, while my opponent is also going into this game with a 1-0 record as well. Now, the big disclaimer and the big elephant in the room is that this video is not that long, and that is because the battle this week is really short. I really didn't want to put together a 10 to 11 minute team builder and intro just to put out a 1 to 2 minute battle. I felt like that would be a little bit pointless. Plus, we both didn't take this battle the most seriously in the entire world for a few different reasons that I'll explain after the battle later. But I felt like putting together a quote try-hardy team builder and then a short battle would just be kind of pointless, to be honest. So we're doing it this way this week. It's going to be basically just 2 takes of me doing before the battle and after the battle, and that will be it real quick. And I'm just going to sum up my opponent's team in a team builder real quick now. But one more thing before I get into it, I want to mention that George was our first ever finals opponent ever in draft. I have mentioned that before multiple times, but it was just really exciting because I have not fought him since then, and having a rematch against him is going to be pretty exciting. But yeah, looking at my opponent's team this week, he has Mega Tyranitar, Xerneas, Greninja with Protein, Dragapult with Z-Moves, Gothitelle, Toxapex, Mandibuzz, Bronzong, Braviary that can Dynamax, and Torterra. So that is my opponent's squad. His Ubers this week we have to go up against are Xerneas and Protein Greninja. He actually has the only good Greninja ever, fight me on that. And he's got a few other steals on his team, like Mega Tyranitar was a big steal. It was like 9 points or something, so that was just stupid. Braviary, one of the best Dynamax mons in this, what we allowed, and that is just really scary to go up against, especially with the team that I particularly built this week. Braviary is a big threat to that. And then he's got some stall bullshit, like Gothitelle is really annoying to deal with. I hate going up against that. Toxapex. I love Mandibuzz, but that thing's pretty thick. And then Dragapult with Z-Move is actually a pretty solid breaker there, so that's a little bit scary too. And that is a just really quick rundown of my opponent's team. I don't really want to break it down too much because we could face in playoffs, and that's when I'm going to go full tryhard and sweat mode there, so we're going to like save that for that game, you know what I mean? A really quick rundown of my team. By the way, I still do not have slides yet. I don't have any creative ideas to do for team build slides, and it wasn't really necessary for this week, so I do apologize for that. But basically, I am bringing an offensive pivoting Scizor. I felt like it was pretty good in this matchup with U-Turn and Bullet Punch. A Scarf Circuitry. This is the win con and probably the like most basic set on the team. I say this like none of these are really basic sets, but this was like the good set of the team. I have a Clefable, a defensive pivoting Ho-Oh. That's kind of what its job is. A Seismitoad this week, and then a mixed defensive Cofagrigus to take hits on both sides. Cofagrigus is actually pretty bulky overall, and it's not that bad in this matchup, despite my opponent having like 3 dark types. With 3? Yeah, 3 dark types. Scringe is like half a dark type. So, but Cofagrigus still had a decent matchup overall. And that is just the, really quick team builder. As I mentioned, this is not going to be long at all. I just want to jump into the battle and kind of just zoom by this video. Not because this battle wasn't good, it was just short, as I keep saying. But let's head over to Pokemon Showdown and let's watch the battle. Alright, we are here on Pokemon Showdown. My opponent did not bring Dragapult nor Mega Tyranitar, but I do see Braviary, so I know that thing is going to be Dynamaxing this game. In regards to the lead, I'm going to lead off the Circuitry. It looks very good in this game. If Xerneas leads, I have a Ho to switch into, but otherwise, Circuitry just kind of claims one, as luckily Greninja leads off here, and I'm not scared because I am Scarf. I'm just going to Volt Switch out, expecting either Goth or Xerneas to come out, as Goth comes out, and it has an Air Balloon. He actually told me after the battle this was actually to defeat the Dugtrio, because my Dugtrio was my Trapper. So that was a really unique set. Unfortunately for him, I did not bring Dugtrios to this game. I can bring out Scizor. It's the freest U-turn in the entire world. As if Toxapex wants to come out, as it does, Circuitry just comes out for free and clicks a button, as that is exactly what is going to happen. This time I'm just going to click Thunderbolt, and I'm just going to claim my Toxapex right here, as it goes down, and it is an early to 6-5 lead here. He kind of has to go out to Xerneas. That's his only way to kind of deal with this at this point. As Xerneas comes out, I'm going to switch into Ho-Oh. It's really only here just to deal with Xerneas at this point. As Moonblast is fired off, that's not specs or anything. As they fire off a Rock Slide, and it actually kills me. I was a little bit shocked. I knew it got Rock Slide. I just wasn't expecting it or something like that. Not really a big deal. I can go out and Bullet Punch this thing to put it in range of Circuitry, and that is the main priority here, as Xerneas has now taken out both of my Fairy Resists, which is pretty funny. But now for him, Xurkitree comes out, and I am Choice Scarf, and Xurkitree is looking like it's about to pick up 5 kills, to be honest. As Xerneas goes down, I get a Beast Boost, and nothing on his team lives a Thunderbolt at this point, except for maybe Braviary if he Dynamaxes. We were in the wrong tier though, and if he had bulk, he lives it, but he can't really hit me back too much. But if he has no bulk, then he just dies. And now Xurkitree is just going to stay in and claim kills here. And as I mentioned, this battle is very short, as nothing on his team is Scarf here, as Greninja is going to go down. And just like that, 11 turns into the game is over. Xurkitree got 6 kills this game in a very fast game. GG to my opponent, George. Thank you for the battle. I do understand this was kind of whatever because of just how it was. If we face again, though, I know it won't be the same. It will be a lot different. I know we'll both be going full tryhard mode if we face in playoffs, as of course I will. Again, I want to reiterate, he did not bring his best sets. I did not bring what I thought was the best against this team, but I still thought I could win the game with the sets I brought, and, you know, Xurkitree just put in a lot of work there. Based off record alone, Jed has made my schedule stupid hard at the early beginning portion of the season, so I'm pretty glad we can get a win here, so we take those. We're going to go up to 2-0 now to start off the season, which is great. Next week we take on Gelbel. We took him on in the regular season and hacked our way to beat him in that game after Spadef dropping his Talonflame. His Ubers in this league are Groudon and Garantina Origin, and we have to face another Sun team and another Ghost and Dragon type next week, so that's going to be pretty fun. That's going to be next week's battle. Thank you guys for watching so much. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you like Pokemon and Draft League content, consider subscribing to the channel. I'm out of here. Have a fantastic day, YouTube.